What's up, YouTube? Well, actually, I just now figured out, excuse me, I didn't figure it out, but from the previous Goodwill haul that we had earlier today, we were having an issue with having the timer, but now, thankfully, it went away, so that's a fantastic thing. So we don't have to worry about trying to rush through the video, so to speak, because I hate doing that. I want to be able to make you guys a good video without having to rush through it because I'm on a timer, but thankfully I actually bought 2 terabytes of storage earlier, so I'm sure I'll fill that up too. Anyhow, so we actually went and did an evening Goodwill haul. I was kind of hesitant on getting the items that I got because, well, in all honesty, I don't really think that they will have an issue to sell. It's just they might sit for a minute, which then again I have a few items obviously at the house that have set, but I did actually forget to tag Conair in the earlier Goodwill haul because I did show you guys that well, I didn't show you me plugging it in, but I did plug it in earlier. It's a brand new set. The only thing it is missing is the box itself. With that being said, I do apologize if you are new to the channel, then welcome. Let's see here. I'm right next to a firehouse, so yeah, you're going to hear that. And then I'm actually technically, if anybody knows where Spring Street Treats are at, it's literally right back behind me, in the direction that guy right there. Right, well, not that person, that one. That guy right there is walking towards Spring Street Treats. That's a fucking tongue twister. Okay. Hello. Anyhow, dude, I'm in a college town. Give me a break. Eye candy is everywhere, and it does not hurt to look. You're human. Looking is one thing. Other things are other things. I know that just kind of sounded stupid, but you guys know what I mean. Anyway, apparently from what I heard from the guys actually in the store told me that these are wrestling guys. No offense, no disrespect, or I'm not trying to sound rude by any means. Excuse me. It's never been my thing, but hey, obviously not everything is everybody's thing. But as you can tell, brand new. It's all good. The only thing is, as I looked it up, if this bad boy was signed, that would have been a nice payout. But it's not, so it's all good. Oh yeah, also in this haul, only 3 items, so it will be a short video, besides my bullshitting in the beginning, so my bad. Apparently, this is a newer version of Sorry. I've never heard of this, but apparently, what is it, now with Fire and Ice power-ups, so definitely a new one. And I don't know if you guys can see in the video, it's okay, that little bit is ripped, but it's fucking brand new, literally completely sealed, so that is brand new. Now, I was sitting there talking about Conair earlier, like the hot rollers and such, for I'm sure ladies and or men could use it, so not trying to specify that's on one side there, but yeah, pretty much anybody's got long hair, you can use a damn curler. So with that being said, like I said also earlier, it does not have the one I have from you know what, fuck it, just because we're talking about it, it can get kind of a double feature. This one, I done plugged it in and everything, and those are it's freshly brand new. I think literally the only thing that this one, I think, if I'm looking at it correctly, yeah, like the lid itself has a little bit of a crack in it, but it quite literally does not have anything to do with, of course, you know, the way that it operates and so on and so forth. So, this is the second one I just literally went in there to get as I was walking through. As you guys can see, obviously, it's, you know, in the box and everything. And just by looking, of course, you can't say, oh, it's brand new or whatever. But, I mean, you can't get more newer than that. And you see down in there where, let's see if I can actually show you guys. but see like the paperwork up there to the top left, and see between the clips where it's like actually plastic. Yeah, that shit's brand fucking new. So I have had some luck with hair products, if you will. Now I know a good friend of mine on here that I know you watch the videos as I do yours as well. Adventure by the Mile. I know that you've also like kind of like just a small little tidbit here for yourself. I know you've asked me a few times of like, not necessarily like is there something I focus on to get to, of course, flip, you know, on the store and such, but like in ways, yeah, because like I've also watched other, you know, flippers and so on and so forth to get kind of an idea of what, you know, what is their good, you know, sales and such. And in all honesty, I honestly I don't know who it was, but they were talking about like curling irons, flat irons, you know, just hair things. Obviously I don't have shit to do anything with besides this, but those things sell. And in all honesty, after I watched that video, like fuck it, you know, I took a whim, I went out and I want to say it was like Bionics brand or something. I'm not 100% certain. Obviously it's not something I deal with, but yeah, that was really good because of course, like I said, I plugged it in. You guys have seen it on one of the previous videos. I don't have a clue which one it's on, but it worked, and I think I sold that within maybe a day or two of posting it. And yes, those, I mean, obviously not everything is going to be a really good, you know, payout and such. So that's why obviously you take pictures, you kind of do your homework while you're going through the stores and such. I mean, this is for you, Adventure by the Mile, and it's also for anybody else out there, because that's one thing like I like watching those types of videos, because, you know, they're kind of giving you tips and tricks on like what works for them. And granted, not everybody's of course in the same state, but that's the great thing about mail. Somebody, shit, I'm in Ohio, somebody could live out of the country and want it, and I could ship it off to them or whatever. So, or I mean, I'm pretty certain that everything I have sold as of yet has been in the States, but just in general. But yeah, like I bought that, a fantastic payout. Sporting equipment, that I remember there was one time I posted, I had quite a bit of a big lot to actually post. And actually from the time I was posting all these different items, one was a youth Adidas camo glove. That and a smaller Ethernet thing. I think it was I can't remember if it was like a Wi-Fi booster or something of that nature, but by the time I got done posting that entire lot that I had gotten for that day, before I could even finish it, rather, both that glove and that internet booster deal, both were already sold, and I wasn't even finished posting the rest. So granted, that's obviously not always going to happen, because I've had a couple other times where it's like I've posted a few things and maybe a day or two later I'll get a hit on something. But I think that's literally about the only time. No, I take that back. Whenever I did have a big, huge sealed gaming lot, which of course is on the channel as well. Anybody wants to go peep it out, feel free. I think also while I was doing that, by the time I got done posting all of those, somebody had already bought a game as I was literally posting them. So, but that's just the thing, is like, you know, for one though too, I haven't been doing this for years as others have been, so of course their name's been out there, and it's like, obviously, like anything, like you start getting ratings and all that. So it's like, that's one thing that you guys will notice, like, obviously it's not always going to happen, but I try to go for things that are brand new. Obviously if it's a vintage item, or Not everything, of course, has to be brand new, but to a lot of people, newer, sealed, shiny things, people tend to be drawn to them. Now, granted, if it's like more of like a vintage item, but it's also still in the packaging, to me, I would think that that'd be like a double awesome. No, I'm gonna say a double whammy. That's a negative. But double awesomeness, because you think about, you got a vintage item and you still have it in the original packaging. So that there, most likely, I can't say like by any means of a guarantee, but I would say with it being a vintage and being still in the original packaging, that should boost that price there alone. But that's also a great thing about, now obviously I'm only on eBay at the moment. Every once in a while I'll throw something on Facebook Marketplace or whatever if it's something big enough where I don't really necessarily want to try to ship it. Yeah, but other than that, I don't mean to like ramble on to you guys and all that such, but that was the 3 items I got, and obviously I haven't even been home to post what I have back here, so that guy's making all the noise. Obviously, you guys know whenever I make these videos, especially the Goodwill hauls or thrift store or whatever, what have you, I'm doing them out in public, so you're going to hear either people walking by talking on their phones or traffic, so on and so forth. But hey, that's the whole part of actually making videos and so on and so forth. You never know what you're going to get, especially on this channel, and especially everybody that has already been here. If you have checked the channel out, it's one thing you notice. There ain't no specific niche here. I just do basically whatever the hell I want, and I appreciate like everybody that has been here, those that have subbed, you've watched the video, you've liked it, shared it, so on and so forth. Thank you guys for every bit of it. Every single bit of that helps. I appreciate literally every bit of it, because that's time out of your day that you take to give me, watch my videos, and interact with me. So, but with that being said, I think we're going to head home here, and we're going to get this stuff uploaded and onto the store. And yes, I know I've said this in a few other videos, I'm still working on it. I'm not really savvy when it comes to the computers and all that, but I'm trying. I think I'm trying too hard in ways, but I want to be able to, I don't know if there's like a code word or whatever that you can go about linking YouTube to my eBay store, so you guys can just go straight over there if you so happen to see anything in any video that you're interested in. And like I've even said before though, like now granted, if somebody potentially, if you're closer to me, obviously, you know, living wise, then we can go through like Facebook, something like that, to where we can, you know, communicate through Messenger, because I'm not trying to have any personal business on here, and nor do I want you guys to put any personal business on here either, because obviously that's the safety for everyone. But yes, so if that just so happens to be, then we might be able to, you know, meet up and, you know, take care of business or whatever. But if not, like I said, I am still working on that, and I'll get it together for you guys, and then that way you guys can just go straight over to the store, look me up, and venture through the store, because believe me, there's a shitload of just a random ass shit. So that being said, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me, and yeah, we're gonna head home, get this shit, taking the pictures of it, get it uploaded, and I don't know what else we're gonna do. But you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later.